What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. So, Andre SOG Ward was scheduled to face Alexander Brand on the Canelo undercard this month. And there's a lot of reports circulating, a lot of people talking on Twitter. I dug around, poked around, talked to my Bay Area connects and whatnot, and it looks like this is actually a thing. This fight is pulled off of the Andre Ward. Now, I don't know the specific reason, but it sounds like they pulled this particular fight because the fight's this month and there hasn't really been any promotion for it. So to put a guy, first of all, Andre Ward hasn't historically, since like the Super Six and stuff like that, he hasn't really been an undercard fighter per se. I thought it was a good opportunity just because it was a big card for this year, probably the second biggest pay-per-view card this particular year. Oh, no, fuck that. It is. There's no way this does less than Triple G versus Lemieux did. And Mayweather and Pacquiao, of course, Cotto Canelo's not going to exceed that because that just did astronomical numbers. But I thought it could be a good look, but they haven't really promoted the undercard in general. And I don't like it. It's kind of like Mayweather Pacquiao, the fight. They're like, oh, the fight sells itself. It didn't really have the best promotion, and before you knew it, the fight came. So I think they want to give Andre Ward a little bit better like marketing job, better promotion than a guy that the majority of the public doesn't really know. I don't know if that influenced the decision because a lot of people are like up in arms because they don't know who his opponent is. But this is the first fight of a 3-fight HBO deal, I believe. And I think they're just trying to make sure, since he's not traditionally an undercard fighter, he usually fights in the main events like Ward, Dawson, Ward, Edwin Rodriguez, that they're not going to step him down too much. And I think with so little time, November 21st, Thanksgiving and all that, that's going to come very soon. So I think they pretty much didn't have enough ammunition in the vehicle, you know what I mean, to pull the trigger. And that's why I think Rock Nation and Ward decided to ex-nay the idea of him being on. And this is kind of my speculation. So they're going to try to give Ward his own date on HBO, which is probably a better look at this rate because it's just so little time. That's just my opinion for it. And then again, like, people don't want to see, a lot of people complain that he was fighting Alexander Brand. So with more time, then they have a little bit more time to, like, if they want to do something mid-December or something, they can make a fight Ward have his own HBO date, or maybe January. I don't know exactly what their game plan is. So I think it was a kind of a mutual agreement or whatever. Andre Ward, Team Ward probably talked to Rock Nation Sport and they mutually decided that this was the best idea because, again, they're not really undercard fighters. So just to fight a, you know what I mean, a no-namer like Alexander Brand, what does that really do for Andre Ward's brand? You know what I'm saying? Like, does that really enhance? Yes, it's going to be on a major pay-per-view card, but this is a guy who's undefeated, an Olympic gold medalist, and the last American Olympic gold medalist, a guy who won and defied odds and won the Super Six tournament and whatnot. So what is him fighting? He already fought Paul Smith. What is them rushing it, so to speak, and him fighting a guy like Alexander Brand that the world doesn't really know about? Just give yourself some more time, relieve the pressure, and buy yourself some more time and give him his own date, back to like a HBO Boxing After Dark type of thing. So I think that's what's going on. I will keep you guys advised if I hear anything else. Some people are rejoicing like, yeah, he's off the undercard. Like, that's the funny thing is when boxing fans don't like a certain fighter, anytime something bad happens, they rejoice. Yeah, his fight got postponed because his opponent got injured. Like, why is that a good thing? Like, why do you want to see that? Like, I understand not liking a fighter. Let's say Ward's not your style, but why are you happy he's off the undercard? You should be mad because at least it's a fighter you know. And if I'm being frank, Cotto Canelo, great fight, massive fight. But the undercard sucks. There's not really any fights on the undercard. I think the Mayweather-Berto undercard was better than the Cotto Canelo. So I would want them to load it up. You know what I mean? Triple G Lemieux undercard, at least you had Chocolatito and a knockout artist like Luis Ortiz. But I'm really not even feeling the Cotto Canelo undercard. There's like no star power. Like when Mayweather fought, who was he? Maybe Maidana. You had Amir Khan on the undercard. He was fighting Collazo. You had Adrian Broner. I think he's fighting Carlos Molina or something. So if anything, you should be mad that another star is off of the card. You know what I mean? Because this is what you're paying for. You're going to pay $60 to $80, depending if you get standard definition or HD for one fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not good. Like, I'd rather get more bang for my buck and see fighters that I want to see, fighters that we know. You know what I mean? Because let's say Andre Ward, the whole deal is with HBO, he's supposed to fight maybe an introduction to the division type of fight, light heavyweight, then probably maybe a tougher person, and then the crescendo is Kovalev. So hell yeah, whether you don't like Ward or if you like Ward, you should want to see how he looks, because the end result is supposed to be Kovalev. You know what I'm saying? So that's just my thinking. If it's a pay-per-view, I don't care if you like him or not. I want to see things that shape the division. You know what I mean? He's in a new division. I'm trying to see how he looks, how he takes someone's punches, because the end result is supposed to be Ward and Kovalev. So I don't understand why some people on Twitter and stuff, they're, yeah, he's off, Ward is off, ha ha ha. Like, what's cool about that? Now you got to pay $80 for Cotto Canelo, and that's really the best fight. Like, they could have put, even if they put Gabe Rosado Claudia on the undercard or something, that would have been cool. But that's on its own date. Let me know what you guys think. Make sure you like my video as always. Hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video, it's Ego signing off.
Hey Sly, Miguel Cotto says hi.
Hey yo, Cotto, let me tell you something you already know. The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a mean and cruel place, and it'll beat you there if you let it. Nothing is gonna hit as hard as Canelo. Trego!